Yeah, Cody, I'm gonna try your team, but I am extremely not bullish on it. Extremely not. I mean, this team, I do see how this would be very good against the, I'd be pretty darn good against that whole Caleb line, so. Okay, we're gonna try Spicy. We're gonna try Spicy. Oh, I'm right on the cusp of 8 and 9 too, so we're gonna get some tryhards. Let's go. We got Umbreon and, oh, look what we've got. Well, I'm not super sure what my plan is here. I feel like we're gonna hit the Shadow Victreebel team. I can't really switch to Heatmore, right? Like, Heatmore is the matchup here. But wow, they didn't shield that? Interesting. Like, if this is a Leaf Blade, we're in trouble. If it's an Acid Spray, I'm not gonna shield. Come on. Oh, they actually threw the Leaf Blade? That's not good. Well, let's get a shield out of him. Let's get a shield out of him. And then... Alright, so there's the DD. So the upside is we do have power-up punches, but we're just gonna die really fast, right? We know their last Pokemon's probably Defense Deoxys, so... Like, at least that does some damage. But yeah, I don't know that we have much of a chance here. I know that we can bring the Venusaur in, and the Venusaur's got relatively good matchups here. I'd love to get to one more of these, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Right, we're gonna die right there. Yeah. So, yeah, well, basically, I'm just going, you know what? Venusaur with 2 shields might be able to beat the remainder of their team. So that's kind of what I'm running for. I just wanted to get that out. Just get rid of that. I'd like to land a Frenzy Plant here before they can do anything about it. But I feel like Venusaur with 2 shields might be able to run this. I feel like I'm going to get Acid Sprayed by the stupid Victreebel, but... Oh, they have a Stunfisk in the back. Oh, that's great for us. That's great for us. Okay. I mean, I guess we should start using shields, right? Like, I'm waiting for the, Yep, see, God, I was like, I know that they're gonna do a switch here. The downside is that Shadow Victreebel is so squishy that it probably has to shield almost anything we do anyway, so... But that's a good, that was good on them. I was waiting for that, and I still managed to play directly into it. I still think we're gonna win. I still think we're gonna win somehow with this team, Cody. Because the Venusaur is just real good here. Yeah, the Venusaur is just good enough that I think we're gonna win with this team. They probably have 2 Mud Bombs, but a neutral Mud Bomb's not gonna kill me. I don't know that this team is good, Cody, but Venusaur, however, is looking mighty fine. So maybe it's just that Venusaur is real good. That's something we might be able to play with. Bye-bye. Alright, well... Who said you can't beat a Shadow Victreebel... Shadow Victreebel Bastiodon team? Who said you couldn't? Like, I could definitely... We're deleting this party as well. Bye. I don't want to actually go... Like, we could definitely do Lapras... and something else in the middle, but I'm gonna try this. Let's give this a whirl. Sure. I'm ready. What could go wrong? Alright, Tequila! Let's see what you got for me, Tequila. Let's see what you got. So we've got Jirachi versus Meganium. Okay. So this is a generally positive matchup. So positive, in fact, that they're gonna switch, which is great for us because we actually brought a Defense Deoxys counter. This is actually kind of what we're hoping for. So many DD safe swaps right now that it just feels like the right thing to do is pack a Sableye. They got a few extra counters in because of how long it took us to switch. But we should be able to win this fight pretty easily. Our worst case scenario would have been them not shielding that and getting another Rock Slide off, but we got plenty of health here. We should be able to put some pressure on almost anything else that comes in. which I like. So the Meganium comes back, we'll be able to put some more pressure on it. Like, they could definitely play the game where they try and farm me out here, but it's gonna take a lot out of them to do that. And, you know, because they want to land an Earthquake on our Jirachi. So I think their plan right now, that desync. Okay, so there's the Frenzy Plant. We're not shielding, obviously. And, you know, Jirachi's gonna come back. We have to respect the fact that an Earthquake will kill us. Okay. And then we'll go to Azu. And, I mean, this is a relatively safe matchup, ultimately. I'm not too worried about it. Really, the only way I think we lose this matchup is if we find ourselves extremely behind on shields, which I just don't think is going to be the case here. And I'm just going to throw straight Hydro Pumps. I think they're also going to be probably playing a little bit for... They know that I have at least a charge move on my, Oh, good shield. At least a charge move on my, Jirachi, so... We're going to continue to play this way. I know I'm sort of putting myself into a position where I could lose to Lick. I'll shield this Body Slam. But I'm not going to use another shield. So my hope here... Ooh. Oh, that was all awkward for us. This is fine. I'm going to save the shield. We'll come in here. I will respect that this could be an Earthquake. And I have enough Doom Desires at this point. I think I can beat the, I think I can beat them to what they need is basically a Bulldoze. So I'm pretty confident we'll get to 3 of these before they get to a Bulldoze. I hope. Actually, you know what? I'll even throw the Psychic. The Psychic's gonna do a little bit more damage. It's just slightly better DPE. Oh no, not if we miss those though. Oh no, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, thank you. I was like, if we just barely lose that one, I'm gonna be very, very sad. GG, opponent. All right, so that worked out for us. The Sableye did its job. It hard countered the safe swap. Jirachi did its job countering the ice or the grass in the lead, and we did all right. But yeah, I was really worried when I missed those bubbles that I was gonna like come up just short. All right, let's run it back. This is the first time I've used Azu all season. Hey, Kylo Ren, I know this person. They were in my Lavender lobbies when I was a Go Stadium tournament manager. All right, what do you got for us in the lead? We've got a Abomasnow. This is a great matchup. In case you didn't know, one of the things Jirachi does extremely well is genuinely ruin Abomasnow's day. We'll go here. Obviously, like, they can certainly do some work here. The Body Slams do add up, but this is definitely a very hard matchup for them to win. Unless we miss a lot of bubbles. So, my inclination is that they're probably planning to try and shield their way through this matchup a bunch. But I'm going to at least go to Hydro Pump and make sure they have to at least respect the fact that I might be throwing a Hydro Pump at them. I'm not going to because I expect them to use both of their shields here if they need to. I'll shield this one. Like, I fully expect that their plan is to use both their shields. And that's okay. I still would like to get the Jirachi lined up on the Abomasnow, but at the same time, like, you know. Let's see. So this is gonna be really close. Like, I could let this go. I think I'm gonna be able to win back switch advantage here, which is kind of, or like keep switch advantage essentially. Yeah, there we go. Like, I was pretty sure, like, I value that, how bad that Abomasnow matchup is for them so highly that I'm definitely keen to go back to it. And like, they can do this all they want. They're gonna have to throw a Like, farming me down here is extremely difficult. Yeah, like, they're gonna have to throw. But I hesitate to say that the Abomasnow Jirachi matchup is unwinnable for them, but it's pretty darn close. It also helps that Psychic hits everything pretty hard, including, for example, a Mudboy. So, like, I'm gonna throw the Psychic before switching, because it's gonna hit very, very hard, and we really don't need this energy in the other matchup. And then we can go here. We'll eat this Mud Bomb. We'll get a beneficial CMP swap, I think. And we'll be able to farm down and hit the Abomasnow with a foul play as well, if not two. So it'll work for us. Keep those grass types coming. And there's the farm down. And then we get to throw these. Like, even if they farm us out, even if they just, like, sit here and go, I'm just gonna farm you all the way out, it doesn't matter. None of their charge moves touch Jirachi, so. Not to mention, it also can't do any of that, so. I love Sableye. It is a very, very good Pokemon. Especially just because it rarely gets blown out. Rarely gets blown out. Alright, let's keep it rolling. I think we're 3-0. We're 2-0 with this team. We're 1-0 with Cody Miles' terrible Heatmore team. Alright, Kokuto 092. Let's see what you got for us. Give me another lead I can beat. Jirachi versus Altaria. Yeah, we like this lead. This is a good lead for us. Let's see if how they feel about this. A lot of folks just are like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to 2-shield. Oh, they ducked out. Oh, they ducked out to Marowak. Nice. Well, this won't hit as hard as Psychic would have. But you know what? We'll go to our Marowak counter. And I'm gonna throw this because they could definitely just go straight Shadow Ball and flip this matchup. So if I can force them to use a shield first, which they're not going to, I feel pretty good. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about shielding in this matchup. We've got two very good Altaria counters. So the best thing that can happen here is that we either get to a foul play here. God, that desync stinks. Oh, is it going to cost us? Yeah, the desync cost us that. I'm going to bring the Jirachi back in only because we don't know what basically, I don't know what their Azumarill counter is if they have one. I have to assume they do. In fact, I should have brought the Azumarill in there. I'll be perfectly honest. It would have definitely shaped up better for us. And I'm just going to farm them out. And with 2 shields and confusion damage. Okay, so we have the mirror. So I'm not on play rough, so that's kind of a struggle. But we should be able to get a couple Doom Desires in. And then, given the shield advantage here, we should be able to win this fight. It's going to be a slugfest. I'm not going to spot them any more energy. We have 2 shields to none. Even if they have play rough, which is not a given, I think we're going to be okay. The Mach, I think it's just because of its matchup. Many of its matchups are, okay, they do have play rough. So we do have to respect the fact that play rough is the better move in the mirror. The upside is that with the shields we have, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. It's worth noting the Mach Jirachi is currently ranked 193 on the Great League rankings. So there's that. What I'm hoping is I don't accidentally shield an Ice Beam. That is one way they could potentially flip this matchup. Well, the other thing too is that some of the rankings also don't necessarily take into account play pattern. Like Jirachi's ranking would be much higher if the system realized that you, generally speaking, beat Azumarill. If you play that matchup correctly, you beat Azumarill. There's the play rough, and then we just have to Ice Beam them. Hi, Mighty Mace. Thank you for the best wishes. GG's, opponent. Let's go. All right, for the 5-0. All right, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Jirachi versus Victreebel. Hey, this is what we were looking for. This is what we were looking for. Oh, and hey, they've got that. Well, look what we have. It's like we knew this team was coming. It's like we absolutely had a feeling that this team might be a thing we have to fight. The Bastiodon matchup is gonna be a little clunky for us because of the fact that Azumarill is our Bastiodon counter, but that's fine. Yeah, Thunderbolt, that still doesn't kill me. My hope here is that we can at least put a little pressure on the Victreebel, which I'm sure is coming back. I mean, obviously you have to line stuff up because if the Victreebel ends up... There we go, okay. So they're playing for, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, with 1 HP, it's that best buddy. It's that best buddy doing work. I do have Hydro Pump, yeah. That's one of the reasons there's a Hydro Pump on this Azu. Oh, they didn't shield? Okay. What just happened? Okay, sure.
Hold on to your butt.
Let's go.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ate
GG's
the
opponent.
sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.